are back. Again, it's been another video for me, mere seconds. Or sorry, it's been a video for you, mere seconds for me. And we are going to sim quite far. We're going to sim to here. Actually, I forgot. I guess she's hurt now, isn't she? Max Soroka is doing good, man. Okay, lineups. Of course, we want our girl Alice Bulls in there. Castro going out for Alice. And we will continue to sim. All right, we got a trade offer. We have a trade offer. Connor Joe, Mauricio Dubon. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Let's see if we are falling bad again. Oh, Soroka has. Is that Regina? Get back in that rotation. Ramel. Oh, not there. Oh, there was a trade to be offered, but we've jumped up to third place in the division. Well, sometimes injuries, they can mess your lineup, so I was just going to come see if they did anything. I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. Except for Speedy being hurt. But I got Dubon, so let's sim a couple days in the future. Speedy McDaniel. Jose Gutierrez. And we'll go back to sim. Dodgers want to. They want to give us Dalton rushing for Brett Beatty. Now that's interesting. Because he is a catcher. Got plenty of control. We don't really need a left-handed catcher. So we got Yiner for the next, 3.5 years, basically. We do need a backup. But I feel like Dalton Rushing's wasting his potential being a backup is not great. So we are... I don't know. We could move Riley back to third, but Beatty's kind of picked it up a little bit. That's a really good trade. Oh, that's really good. He can play first. He can play left, right. Oh, this is a tough decision. I'm going to say no, unfortunately. Kyle Harrison gets traded to the Giants for Harper, or gets traded to the Cubs for Harper Hernandez. Oh, they just recently drafted him. Okay. Red 7R from Merrill Kelly. For Jose, you think we're going to take Jose Gutierrez? Or we're going to take Merrill Kelly for Jose Gutierrez? Sure, yeah, Jose's making a lot of money for how his overall But he's good. No. Okay. Mariners have an offer. They want to give us Harry Ford for Sal Frelick. Now, I like Sal. He is having... Oh, his average has gone down. His OPS is definitely down. And his slugging is down. He's 11-0 on stolen bases. He hasn't committed an error. Doesn't strike out a lot. Or hasn't struck out a lot this season. A little higher than last season. His walk percentage is down a little bit. But he is just... He's doing so good. That is kind of something to keep an eye out on. We're going to say no again. We've passed up on two really good catchers. Just because I wouldn't know where to put them. Ooh. Now they want to give me rushing for Joanna. They will take they're potentially taking the money. How good has Joanna been? She's gone up an overall point. She's got 11 homers, 35 RBIs. I mean, the strikeout rate is crazy because of the vision and discipline. 30 is higher than last season, but she's a better player because apparently she's only committed 2 errors to 12 last year. This is a tough choice because she's kind of doing better. I mean, she still needs to get better. I mean, she is getting better. But to get rid of the 40 million and get, but where do we put rushing? Do we put him at first? Do we put him in the not in the outfield? But this is really, do we keep him at catcher or put him at first? But then the question is, what do we do with Yiner? Because I feel like he is good enough to get starts instead of just when we need to, when the CPU puts him on his daily rest. I'm gonna say no again. It's they really want to give us Dalton rushing. Okay, before we go into the draft, let's just see how we're doing. We're 44 and 50. We are now well behind the Athletics, who have just soared to the top of the division, surprisingly. How far back are we on the wild card? We're 3 games back from the third wild card, so we could potentially make a wild card push. The Rangers are ahead of us. Well, let's look. Right now, the 3 teams are Mariners, Orioles, Red Sox. With the Tigers, Twins, Rangers, the 3 teams ahead of us. We are tied with the Blue Jays. The Rays have bounced back surprisingly well. The Angels and White Sox fallen. So have the Royals. There is one guy who I would want from the Royals. Let's look at lineups. Don't take my girl out. I'll be taking my girl out. I mean, she's been hurt, I guess, but come on. So Veronica still kind of losing attribute points. Definitely down on the steals. Definitely down overall. But I guess it's to be expected when you make a historic season and don't win the MVP. Berger continues. I mean, he's still only a 86. He's only dropped 1. Riley Tall. Okay, she's bouncing back. Anyway, sorry. Berger 14 home run. All right. Speedy. All right. Yiner, really good. Brett Beatty has picked it up a bit. His on base is still low, but his slugging is up. His average is back up. Okay. Alice. And then Sal. Just continues to be good. Castro is, I mean, he was a hero in the first universe, guys, but Castro just hasn't done anything for us in the new one. I think it's time he goes. I think we got to find a trade for Jake Rogers. Find maybe a little, find an older guy with a year or two left on, with an extra year left on his contract. Let him get some starts because he's really good. Mauricio Dubon has been really good for us. By the way, we're 11 minutes in. If you enjoy the content, leave a like, subscribe. Still trying to reach that subscriber goal of 15 potentially. Maybe there's more subscribers. I don't know. Share with a friend and leave some comments. Okay, that's the lineup. Let's look at the rotation. Freddie Peralta has calmed down a bit, or come back down to be good. Just came up, came down. I don't know the term. He's better now. Carlos, I know your ERA looks bad, but your FIP was really good last time we looked, which I think was after the Milwaukee game. So, yeah, your FIP is still 3.02. You're doing fine. Your WAR total already is the same as last year. Your WHIP is still high. Same with the ERA, but your FIP is actually really good. Even though you're 0-11 in starts, even though wins don't really matter much. Carly, girl, I was giving you time. I want to keep you, but we signed because we thought we saw greener pastures ahead, and maybe those playoff games rattled you, but you are definitely not better. You are not worth. I mean, I say that knowing Joanna Becker's also not worth the money. I mean, we go look at her again, like these really $40 million worth the player. No, but that's the contract we were given randomly the first time when we first started this, and I kept everything except for her potential changed. And Sean McGregor and Jose Gutierrez were the two who got, as you saw in the video, they were the two who got the re-rolls for their attributes. Sean McGregor was pitching like Cy Young winner, and now he is not. Still good though. FIP is a little high. Gina George, of course, the start. Been 11 games, started 7. Already almost a win pitcher. She's just so good. Jonathan Loizaga still not great. He's only here for a year. Vesia, we're gonna want to re-sign. Peter Hodge has came over and gotten worse. That's okay. Gregory Soto still killing it. Evan Phillips doing good. Brewster Gratterall strikeout numbers through the roof right now compared to his 48 there. And Mason Miller, 26 saves, only blown one so far. Gonna knock on my wood desk. Hopefully that doesn't backfire, because my man has been known to, every time I play this game, have a bunch of saves, but his ERA, his FIP, his WHIP, his everything else be totally horribly bad. So we look at the trade block. Highest overall is Christian Yelich. Don't need that. Tyler Fitzgerald is still here. Is a torn MCL though, so we can't trade for him. There's the injury. Cameron Malzinski. Jake Rogers. The Phillies, Pirates, and Rangers are looking at him. Okay. Now the Dodgers really want her for Dalton rushing. It's tempting. It is honestly very tempting. If so, I know they have him on. What would happen if I was like, "Hey, I offer it." Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. But first, we're gonna do the draft first. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even remember what pick we have. I know we're very high, and because we're 22, and because the scouting was set to auto when I wanted to do manually this year. I know nothing, so we're not gonna spend much time. Just gonna look at the top three because it always does. Rays looks like they kind of stretched a little bit to draft someone there at 2. He's around that rank. Seems to be good. His draft rank is number 1, but he's so 1 and 2 are still on the board. I'm just gonna sim ahead to our pick. Then they go 9 and 10. Okay. So we know nothing about this guy. Who do we have scouted? This guy's draft rank is 8. We have him scouted 31%. This man's supposed to be rated as the number 8th prospect. Let's go. Let's just see overall. 11, 6, 24, 27. There he is. And we do need starting pitcher depth. So you know what? He's ranked 8th. He fell down. We had another person who in the draft supposed to be top 10, not top 3 like last season, but he's top 10 and he fell to us at 22. Well, I don't know nothing. So if the draft picks I pick are bad from the people we scouted, blame the automatic scouts, because so we're at pick 55. This guy's supposed to go 58. Doesn't have the velocity I like. There's someone else around here. This guy was projected to go 37th. We don't have him really drafted, but he's supposed to go 37th. He's down here at 55. He's 18. Screw it. I'm just kind of drafting off my gut. So we are pick 98. This guy's supposed to go 97 around our time. We could potentially be needing a second baseman. Oh, but this guy. Oh, he only knows 3 pitches, though. '94. 21 to 22. Who has the better potential? I mean, this guy is clearly more scouted, so we know his potential is going to be hopefully 70 to 75, overall 64 to 69. This guy has the higher potential grades. We'll go with him. What pick is this? 128. I mean, sure, why not? Your potential could be crazy. Go scouted. Pick 158. We're picking blind this whole draft. Starting pitcher, you got 4. You've got a high potentially, and a high overall potentially. Screw it. Let's grab a lefty. Now it's a signed draft pick. See, that's manual. That'll have auto. They can do it better than I can. So Veronica let's just look who we got. Starting pitcher, I'm assuming Sean McGregor was up here at one point, but then he fell off. Oh my God, no one likes it. Regina George is here? Hold on, where's Sean? Regina has been... She's barely been back in the league a month, and they're like, you know what? She deserves more votes than Sean. Man, Sean, you must have fallen hard. I mean, I guess you did. I mean, Mason Miller, yeah. Logan O'Hoppe. Man, Kurtz over here. Just killing it. Riley Tall? Third, though? Alex Bregman. Do I see Joanna near the top? Probably not. She's not necessarily at the bottom. Third base. Okay, Brett Beatty's not terrible. He's in the middle of the road. Shortstop. This is who I wish I could get for Kansas City. I don't think I can. Berger is third. Okay. Left field, no one near the top. Veronica, as we saw, leading the way because she's just like Freya Allen, former team member of ours, has already got 21 homers in 89 games. Her average is a bit better. Her OP, her on base, not great. But she's going to set career highs. You know what? Good for Freya. Julio. Okay. Right field. We don't see our guys. So we saw. Let's view the trade block. It'll show who needs what. You need everything. They're still trying to trade Tyler. He is I like Brett Beatty, but he is a potential to. We do kind of need a middle of the order behind Berger, maybe even Jose, even though his power sucks against lefties. He's a potential trade Beatty, move Riley back to third. But I would maybe throw Jake Rogers, and of course they don't need a catcher. They don't need a catcher either, but Harry Ford is tempting if I can find a potentially beneficial trade for us both. Rangers are ahead of us. They do need a catcher, and I don't want them to get better. Stuart Fairchild, Bryce Elder, Dylan Drake Baldwin. Oh, I didn't give him the stat boost he deserved either. Oh. Then I feel like that would be cheating if, like, hey, he kind of sucks. Let's give him the stat boost now. But I'll do that. I'll do that after. Marlins, no one on the block, really? Phillies need a catcher. I mean, have they bounced back? Let's look at records beforehand. Guardians have bounced back. Royals have fallen. Tigers. Guardians moved up. Red Sox kind of have moved up, but they're still not great. Orioles. Yankees are running away with the division this year. Rays have caught up to us, but are still bad. Blue Jays, bad. Dodgers, Padres, Giants, Diamondbacks have kind of fallen. Where are they on their wild card? 2.5, so they wouldn't be willing to trade. Okay, the Central has kind of evened out. I think it was the Cardinals leading last time we checked, but they have fallen to 46 and 50. Brewers, Cubs, and Pirates now the only winning teams. Pirates could use a catcher, but I don't know what we could get for them. Phillies are even, but they are 3 back in the wild card. So let's go look at the trade block for Pirates. Who do they have? Anybody? Let us look, because it's surprising how good they actually are, knowing they really don't have anybody. Oh, they have Gleyber Torres, but they have signed for 7 years. Oh, and they have our boy Kyle Schwarber, the thing I'm gonna keep harping on because he was the 2025 MVP winner, playing half the season with another team. Actually, they don't need a catcher. So yeah, we're looking at winning teams. They don't need one. Cubs, do they need one? It says they don't, but they do. They do need one. So who could we get? Not yet. Jake Rogers. He comes in, he's their second best catcher, but Gary Sanchez has not been playing at all. Only played who has been playing for them? Jeez. They had Elias Diaz play 50 games. What the? Okay, then. Nothing in the bullpen, rotation, yes, but no. Um, Pete Crow, no. Forto, no. Swanson, no. David Fry, no. I mean, he can play catcher. Moving back to primary catcher, he's a good backup. But I could do that for them too. Nico Horner is not needed. Okay, so no one really here. Nationals, man, it's like, hey, give me James Woods. Maybe McKenzie. Oh, how's McKenzie doing? Not great. You're trying to compete, but you still got JT Realmuto, and he would be who I want, but he's just gonna get so worse so quick. How's Clutch McGee doing this year? You go Clutch. Do your thing, man. Well, I got Carla. I forgot about Carla. You really rate her highly, don't you? She's almost a 70 overall. Go Carla. You might be brought back in the future if needed. So now there, you don't need one. You don't. You don't. You do, but we're trying to compete with you. You don't. No. See, because my thought for Bobby Witt would be dump the money. Dump the money. But then, see, that's just so much. We would need to get, like, Mikael Garcia. No, not even that. We would need, like, yeah, it's just not going to work unless I give up Carlos. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Anyway, You're kind of close to winning. We give Jake Rogers back. Take on Sam Huff. That's not terrible. I'm not super opposed to that. Plus, we get a little extra. Maybe give them extra. Like, this is where we could also see, like, hey, do you want Rodolfo Castro? Javier Baez's contract really sucks. And then you can give us back maybe a prospect. Like, Max Clark is not doing great. Like, this guy can play left-handed, but he can play second. You know, give me Jackson Joe. No. I know it's gonna sound crazy, but I think it was. Let's get rid of this for a sec. It's like Jake Rogers. Oh yeah, yeah. We should have done that crazy trade, but no. So, like, you're doing good. Like I said, he would just be a backup for hopefully this guy. I mean, he's gaining overall. Hopefully, maybe he can gain potential and go to B. And maybe in a 3 or 4 seasons, he's maybe up in the 70. I mean, he's already almost 60, so he is developing like we wanted. Hopefully, his potential is too. But so we, oh, definitely not giving up Joanna in this. But this could be where we do Castro. Looking, do you have a pitching prospect? Not really. Hey, look, there's Jordan Michael. He's making a minimum for Detroit. Hey, bro, do you and you doing good? You did good last year. You know what, Jordan Michael? Do the dang thing. Your K per night sucks though, but do you? I mean, for this, I mean, Jace Jung could use playing time, but my thing with trading Castro is I either bring up Schneider because we have him as a contract, or bring up Johan Rojas just for, like I said, late game defense if we make the playoffs and we need to bat Jose Gutierrez versus a lefty, and we're, like I said, we take the lead or we tie it, having him come in to speed and defense to be able to cover the ball is good. Which, I mean, Jose's fielding has gone up, but it's still 36. So is it? I don't think it's Jace. They got Gino Suarez over there. I think it's Trey. I don't think it's this guy either. I don't see. I'm liking Sam Huff, but for what I need, I'm not seeing a trade. Oh my God, Alejandro Kirk's potential is C. Didn't he sign a 1 year and now he's signed a 3 year? I mean, backup, not bad. There's Ronald. Oh, man, this man's 35-year-old gaining attribute points, and you got this man down in the minors. Let him go off of this. Ooh. Yeah. So gave you that attribute boost, and now you're not doing good. Same with you, Ben Rice. Holy crap. You don't need a catcher. I gave you one. He's doing good. Adley is good. I'm looking for... Okay. You could use a good catcher. But you just don't have any prospects. Poor Eloy Jimenez, man. Hunter Goodman. You don't need a catcher. You do. Where the heck is Lon Herrera? That's right. He was traded here. Oh, his potential is bad. Oh, holy. Who is this guy? Brought him up already? And I suppose you're right. You do have Herbert Ruiz. I mean, I would bring him up too. Let's be fair. Winning teams, I just don't see a trade that works. But he should go there. I'm not going to bring him back. There's no teams with really older guys that could help. I mean, it's the Tigers, but then I want something back, you know? And there's just nothing I see other than Jace Young. But I don't want him taking up the roster spot for Castro. I want that to go to Rojas. I don't know. Let's not do the trade right now after draft day. Let us play home run derby. Let's just see who's in it. Anyone on our team? Nope. Rafi, Hertz, Otani, Abrams, Lowe, Judge. Brandon Lowe's on the Giants. When did he get there? Oh, he was traded there last year. Judge, Schwarber, Henderson. As we go through this, though, if the Dodgers offer me, you need a back. I mean, you need a backup, yes, but I want him to go somewhere technically where he can start. You know, he deserves to go somewhere he can start. But anyway, I was gonna say, if the Dodgers offer rushing for Joanna Becker, and we are losing to Miami. We've gotten, oh boy. Nats want to give us Luis Garcia for Sal Frelick. I'm going to pass. But either way, I'm thinking more and more that Joanna Becker, Dalton rushing is gonna happen. I didn't give him his boost either. Oh well, it's the Dodgers. They don't deserve anything. That's not the trade we're looking for. It's the Dodgers. God, what is happening to it? Now this is interesting. They're the same overall, but I could argue that Joanna Becker is technically Actually, better. She's almost an 80 overall. Man, I don't know if I could trade her, but holy crap, talk about a fall off. Justin Henry Malloy is good. Evan Carter for Jake Rogers. You know, I don't need another platoon out there. Matt McClain is going to the Dodgers. So today is trade deadline day. Because, I mean, I know she's falling down, but man, she's gaining attribute points like crazy. She's up to 79. She's figuring it out a little bit. She's figuring it out. But we are the stretch we just had after the All-Star break. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We are 1-12 since the All-Star break. I was hoping to make the playoffs 2 years in a row. It is not happening. We are, instead of buying, I mean, we're buying, but we are selling. So, for that to happen, we're going to throw Freddie Peralta on there because I was thinking of trading him anyway. Harley Spears. We're going to keep Sal. I'm keeping Sal. You haven't really gained much. Rojas is going to come up. Yeah, you two are gone. Castro. Beatty, you've been good, but you do have some potential upside. So I think we're going to find a team that needs you. Plus, Travis Bazana. We're having this bad of a season. I say just screw it. Let's just bring him up, see what he's got after the injury goes away. Riley, good year. Yiner, we're of course keeping him. Harley gaining some attribute points. Gonna keep Rooster. We're basically keeping our bullpen, except for Evan because he's on the last year of his contract. I guess. Man, Vesia's been good. I guess Vesia too, though. We'll keep Porter because he's young. Gina's up to a 74 overall. Go, girl. You go, girl. John Beaver up to a 69 overall. Nice. Oh, Sixto's not on there? Okay, so those are on there. Now we can see who is in need of who. Padres, Brewers, Giants. Two of those three teams, I think, are winners. Like, let's go look at standings. Giants, though, they're 57 and 52. They're not far off from the Mets. But for Peralta, I would be looking for pitching prospects or young. Like if they still had Harrison, Harrison would be the call. They have Birdsong. Padres. You have nothing I want from pitching side. Brewers. Just give them back to them. But they don't have anything. I mean, I got. I mean, I don't like his break potential though. He doesn't throw as hard, but Let's look at winning teams who could use a pitcher. Royals have went off in the after the All-Star break and caught back up there half a game because now the American League Central is the American League West last year. The League West is evened out now. These guys, the American League Central is our division last year, except for the White Sox are not close. Red Sox are leading the way. They got some exciting young pitchers. I can help bolster them, even though they beat us. The Orioles could have something. Cubs, Pirates definitely have things, but if we could get them, we can look. Braves, maybe. Mets, maybe. Phillies kind of already have who we want from them. So yeah, let's go look at the Orioles and Red Sox. I mean, would you do this? I mean, it's close, but you wouldn't really do that, really. Cade Povich. I don't need another lefty though. So no on them. Red Sox. Brian Bayo is a potential possibility. You know, Christian Javier. Also, no one on the super young side. It would probably be Bayo. They're saying that's 1-for-1 even, and I just don't think so. Okay, so maybe not there. Go to the Pirates. Jared Jones, no. Bubba Chandler hasn't quite developed yet. So no there. Cubs. I would say Ben Bam, but he only knows 3 pitches, man. I don't like 3 pitches. They're the one who has Kyle Harrison. Not taking him away when they just got him. Cade Horton. No. Phillies. Yeah, no, nothing. Yeah, nothing. Yuri Perez. Sandy, but no. Alright, let's look here. They've got Schwellenbach. They're not going to do that. They have AJ Smith shot. He only knows 3 pitches, man. Why does everybody only know 3 pitches? 4's got to be like the minimum, man. I forgot Dale Ramsey signed a 4-year contract here and he tore his hamstring in 12 games. Dang. No. Here's who I would want. Michael King. That's crazy. They actually have 2 really good top end starting pitchers, and they're still so bad. How were the Twins? Are the Twins close? Kinda. Believe it or not, for the division. Do they have any young? David Festa, but again, he only knows 3 pitches. I don't like that. Zebby Matthews is kind of interesting. Kansas City is close. What do you got? Who is this guy? Ooh. Oh, Reagans. No. Tigers. Jackson Jobe. And you're giving up Young controlled, yeah. But you're getting Freddie Peralta to make that push. Don't you want Freddie Peralta, guys? These are teams kind of direct competition with us. New York's not going to have anything. I mean, is it? Roki Sasaki. Yeah. Gavin Stone. Just keep making the. He wouldn't even be in rotation. God bless America. I hope the bald eagle hasn't turned. I mean, the Diamondbacks are close. Brandon Pfaadt got a kind of big, fatty extension. Oh. How long is Gallen out? He's going to be out for 1 or 2 months. Yeah. He could go in. He could help. This is a hard choice. This is a hard choice. I mean, Phillies do need arguably a number 5. Who have they been pitching at 5? He's gotten some starts. Micah Bell's getting some starts. We're going to go back to the Orioles. And we're going to look at teams. Maybe have a starter in the bullpen. Like, I could be crazy. But technically, Trevor Rogers right now, he's a 91 overall in the latest roster update. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying something like that. We look, we throw him in the rotation. Maybe he's a starter that they have in the bullpen, and maybe he's better. You know, for one of these winning teams. That we've been looking at. Don't see anybody there or there. Here. No one. I haven't seen anybody of the kind I'm looking for here either. We threw him AJ Minter too. I just saw that. There's Ian Anderson. Is he gonna be? He's been really good in the bullpen, but is he gonna be better? The starter and the Angels aren't a winning team either. Seeing what I'm looking for there either, man. So who's the team that deserves Freddie Peralta? That I can get something from. I just think I can get a little better overall. not a winning team, though. They are. I don't want Kyle Harrison. I want Eflin. I want a young guy. I want someone young. I want a young person. Like, Yuri Perez is perfect, but they suck. Spencer Schwellenbach. But then that just, we're swapping the same overall for older and 1 year left on the contract. I don't. I feel like I can get him separately. I mean, I just wish he knew another pitch. I could give him another pitch, but then that seems like cheating. Just feels like cheating. Jackson Jobe just doesn't feel fair. I mean, I just saw Gavin Williams. They're in the lead. He is good for them, but you get Freddie Peralta. He slides in as your number one. I mean, Rodon kind of sucks. Let's be fair. I walk away with Espino too. I like Espino. Maybe is it Joe? That's so cute. Let you keep. I'll see what I can do here. I don't need Castro. You say you need a shortstop, even though you have Bo Bichette. Oh, good golly gosh, why did I do that? Why did I just say, oh, good golly gosh, like that? Get the gambling, man. I mean, his stamina is only 63, but like, Rodolfo. What do you having left? I mean, you have Stephen Quam and Nolan Jones. I know David Schneider was big for us, but we get a little off his money. They're in the lead of the division. They need to win now. They need some big beefy help. They want big beefy help. They got to give away Gavin Williams. You know. He's had a great year for them. They need it. I think unless. I don't know. It's just so crazy to think. Let me just look one more time. I mean, they're in competition with us, but I could see Shane Baez get. Oh my God, he made $8 million. He's not even on their team right now anymore. I mean, there's the Brian Bayo trade. Bello trade. There's Garrett Whitlock, who I can make a starter too. But they're bad. They're not super great. Well, I guess they're third in the... I would want Kristen Campbell. Kristen Campbell. Whoever. I would want him, even though he's making the contract. You just haven't used him. We would use him. Maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, it's gotta be Brian Bayo. You know what? 20 Whitlock. 69 now. He might jump up to Well, you know what? We'll let you keep Whitlock. You can give us Roman Anthony now. You know what? This trade is actually fine. Boom. Trade done. Sorry, we're gonna move you. Well, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna keep you up, actually. Because why not? Okay. Trade Ducks number 2. Evan Phillips. He's a great relief pitcher this year. Mets, Pirates are looking, and the Rangers. So let's go look at the Mets and Pirates, because Mets. Yeah, they could use someone. Who could we want back for Evan Phillips? Have a great year. You know. A really great year. Who's this Jet Williams? I mean, he's fallen in potential, but if you could give us just Ryan Clifford straight up. You got yourself a deal. You got yourself another back into the rotation or back into the bullpen guy to help you. Because you guys are third in the wild card spot right now, and I think they were 6 games back of the Braves. They got their guy. They got a guy. They got a guy back there. Okay. You trade blocks. Next up, Carly Spears. Padres, Brewers, Giants. Now this is where we could go back to the Padres. Because they didn't have anything we wanted for an higher end caliber pitcher. I know she's an 82. But so she's still kind of, but she's the middle of the pack. She would slot in as their number 3. And that opens up a couple of more doors for easier trades. It doesn't have to be, oh, we need kind of more high-end guys because we're giving you a high-end pitcher. It's going to be middle of the road guys. But I'm not seeing even a middle of the road guy I want on the Padres. Giants are close. I'm looking at pitching. Starting rotation, no. Bullpen, don't want to take away from that. Or they wouldn't, want to take away from that. She would easily slot in as their number 2 behind Webb. So what do we got out here, huh? What do we got? What do we got? What are we looking at? Okay. So if I could get Tyler Fitzgerald, it'd be like, bam, let's go. Not seeing anything here. All right. Just made a trade with you for a big hitter. Now trade Carly to their who's fighting with them in the division. Right? Yeah, they're only like, hey, you want Carly? Let's see. For Carly, I would take like a prospect they got. Kind of smaller prospect. Let's see what we got here. Jackson Holiday. Just kidding. They would give me Kobe Mayo. Where he would go, I don't know, but they would. Give it cops. Actually, this is where I think maybe, believe it or not, a Gavin Williams trade could make sense. Or you give me these 2, I give you back just get him off the team, maybe? No. I would give you, who would I give you? Who seems right to give you? Do you want a young? Well, he's actually kind of good. Who are you? You want this guy? Yeah, you do. Okay. Because now we have Espino, but now we have also this guy. We switch him to a starting pitcher. Look at that. He's 80 overall. there's so many lefties in there. Oh, I did not think of that. I didn't know he was a lefty. Huh. Oh well. And gonna trade. Who's next on the list? Joanna. I think we're gonna keep her. So Brett Beatty, Dodgers, Padres, Cardinals. Now there's an interesting question. Brett Beatty. Rushing. Brett Beatty. Congratulations. Thank you. Gotcha. Edit player. And you know what? Primary position is going to be first. Your overall drops tremendously. Okay. You're going to be a catcher. Oh, I don't want you. Let's move up you, Travis. And you know what? Congratulations. Wrong thing. You're the new starting third baseman. Easy trade. All right. Jake Rogers. I think it's maybe the last trade. Well, no, we'll trade Bessie too. Jake Rogers. Team that needs a good starting catcher. I mean, Patrick Bailey. Offensively, you're great. Offensively, you're bad. So you know what? I've been looking at a couple of trades for them. Let's look at you. I really wish it was still Tyler Fitzgerald, but we won't take that guy. We will take maybe I won't take it. Maybe it's just the Tyler Fitzgerald injury is really hindering a trade with the Giants. Like, holy cow. Oops. So again, another winning team that maybe needs a starting catcher. I mean, it's you. Kansas City kind of needs one. He's a bit older. They won't do it. Hmm. He would fit better with them. You know what? Screw it. I know we just got Dalton Rushing, but boom, Harry Ford. Okay. And then, man. Joey Bart, and I want to change that up. And I know I just made a trade with you, but like for Jake Rogers, do you want to give us like one of your really good pitching prospects? How did you get Robbie Snelling? Isn't he supposed to be with like Tampa? Or am I thinking of someone else? Or do you need Gavin Stone? Like I know we traded for him, but I didn't realize he was a lefty. So maybe I mean Gavin Stone's a year older, but maybe Gavin Stone? You have anybody else? Anybody else? Who's that guy? I like the thought of maybe, well, maybe not Robbie Snell. Do you have any young relievers? No. Well, you got Ryan Bragg from us. Well, you didn't call him up. Screw it. That's the strike. Screw it. Now let's throw Soroka, Vesia to a team who could just use maybe some starting pitching depth. A good team that could use starting pitching depth. That has a young left-hander that we could potentially get for our bullpen. Pitching maps. You're good. You're good. Could use someone better. You could. You could. You could. But you don't got nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You could. Young lefty. Yeah, but he's helping ya. This doesn't have to be young either. Trading's hard. You don't have this guy on your major league roster. He's a lefty. He's 28. We'll have him for a few years. He doesn't throw hard, but he's got good break and he's got good hits per nine. They don't really need him, but maybe they do. I mean, heck it. You need him. And now we kind of have a restructured, cheaper rotation on the fly. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to send Gina down, move back down, move him up just for, the sign Taylor Rogers to a 1-year deal, because why not? Could have got Lucas Sims, even though he's a righty. That's not bad. Oh, there's Chapman. I was looking for him earlier to show you the quirk. That's outlier 2. Just looking. Just looking. Looking around to see if there's anything we need here in the free agency. He's like an 81 overall right now. He's retired, I think, now. Look at contract extensions. These guys are all in renewed contracts, so no. Val Frelick is ARB. Weizsäcker, no. Don't really need to re-sign anybody. So let's look at our. How do we look at our budget? So we have dropped a little bit in payroll. We have. Not much, but we have. So you know what? We're just gonna get rid of the Wise. Screw it. We're just gonna look at the first good prospect that comes up. It could be even like right there where it says C. It could even be that. If they're young, and even if it has a C potential, we're gonna take it. First one we see. We're gonna go 23 or younger with C potential on their own. If not, I saw. Okay, this one's actually not bad. Okay, not bad either. Okay, that's definitely not bad at all either. You know what? Yeah, right there. That's what we're going with. Boom. Because you know why? What is our... That's double A. Triple A's not doing bad. We're just getting rid of him. Because we are going to bring up... Johan Rojas. Just to get some play. With that... Oh, yeah, we definitely don't have... Yeah, okay, we're going to restructure this rotation a little bit. So that. And lineup. Who goes there? Oh, alright. Bazana. And then Bazana. We'll move Joanna up. Okay, and then our first our first game of the second half is was it the Cubs or was it the Cardinals? I think it was the Cubs. So we're gonna sim through the date. Brewers have one last offer. They want to give us Christian Yelich for Joanna Becker. No. Yeah, we sold off big time. Okay, I just want to see if we have everybody signed. Okay, we don't have our 6th round pick. Okay, he signed. And we didn't draft our 2nd round pick either. Congratulations. We suck. I should have left that on. Maybe they would have signed him, you know? So let's look at what we did get. Okay, his overall not earth potential not the greatest. He could have been better. Okay, we missed there. We didn't miss there. We actually got a good one there. And he's 18, 91 potential. He's got pop. His potential's not great. His speed's good though. Okay. You know, we're not wasting her bat. Then she fractures her hand. Alice Bowles not having a good season. So you know what? Let's give our newly acquired for Freddie Peralta, Christian Campbell, some run at DH. Travis Bazana has come up and he is doing okay. Okay, now we gotta find who we want. We've seen Sean. We haven't seen our new guy. I mean, we saw him Actually, you know what? Curveball. We're not going to do the Cubs. We are, in fact, going to do and he's got power. Oh. Screw it. Who cares, right? This is a down season anyway. Anyway, curveball. We're going to go against the Cardinals. We're going to have, which I know we did last season as our, I think, the second game. I don't know. Either way, we're going to do the Cardinals because we can see who do we want? Tobias Myers or Quinn Matthews? I have a quarter right here on my desk. We're going to flip it. As you heard, I flipped that way away so I couldn't catch it. Come here, quarter. You made me knock over my Vegeta, little mini Vegeta Funko. Okay. If it's heads, Tobias. If it's tails, Stone. And it is heads, so we will be doing Tobias Myers. We'll be doing game 1 against Lance McCullers. We're not going to be playing that game tonight. It is now 1:30. This has been a longer video, around the same time as the normal videos, but it is 1:30, so I am now going to end the video. We'll save first. We'll save after I end. But save after I end the video. I don't know why I keep saying that. Then I'm going to go brush my teeth, and then I'm going to go to bed. That's how we roll out here. Okay? That's how we roll. You know what? Screw it. I'll save on camera. Just so you guys know I save. What a horrible turn of the season this was. We save. This was real life and on the calendar. Well, now I just said I know Tobias Myers. We did the coin flip, but then this is my real life birthday. And if it was actually 2026, I would be 30. So you know what? Screw it. I know that we're going against fate from the coin flip. Tobias, I'm sorry, but this is my birthday right here. So we're going to play the birthday game. Okay? I'm going to save again. But anyway, sorry for the weird mouth noise. Anyway, if you made it this far and you haven't and you enjoyed it, leave a like. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to reach that subscriber goal, whatever it is. Share the video and leave some comments. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Actually, I'm not going to bed yet because guess what? We're actually not going to be playing my birthday game because I just realized this season is a wash. And like I said, I want to do 10 seasons with this team. And this is not a team that's going to make the playoffs. We're 21 and a half out from first place, and we are 10 and a half out from the wild card. So we'll just sim to the end of the season. There's going to be an add-on. We're just gonna sim to the end of the season because why? Who cares? We're losing anyway. Yeah, we're 69 and 90. Not even close. Do we have any awards? League leaders. Veronica leads the game in war again because she's just amazing. Definitely not as good a season as last year, where she was literally the best one of the best players ever in a single season. We have awards. Gold Glove, Sal Frelick. I do have a award sheet, so we will go through real quick and add these to the awards. So, of course, no MVP. It goes through Rafael Devers. Okay. Garrett Crochet wins back-to-back Cy Youngs. Luis Rengifo. Reliever of the year. Kurtz wins Rookie of the Year. Aaron Award. See if anybody else wins Gold Glove. No, just Sal Frelick. No, not Sal Frolicking. Phone, don't autocorrect me. 1. Yeah, she didn't even get. She didn't even up there for Hank Aaron. Okay. Silver Slugger, not us. And that's what wins Silver Slugger. Tyler Soderstrom didn't win Silver Slugger. Oh my god, for DH. Oh my god. Oh, Veronica Mars wins her second Silver Slugger. So that's nice. I know I kept track of the strikeouts, but we don't have Carly Spears anymore. We don't have Shane McClanahan. Luis is gone. And I don't want to go through those tonight, but I really kind of want to do the off-season run. But this is just a little add-on to the end of that video. Because I just said, screw it. Let's just finish the season. It's a wash anyway. So, for real now, bye-bye. Okay, I said screw it, and I am doing the off-season. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I did look through the stats, even though. Hello, everybody. Welcome to off-season number 2 of the Roosters. As you saw the last videos, we simmed, and it's been a day or so since I recorded. And I looked through earlier today the stats. I know I was talking about the end of last video that I the strikeouts. I looked. No one beat them. No one beat their record. Plus, Carly's gone. Like I said, Luis is gone. McClanahan is gone. So I could erase them from the team history. but I won't. We'll sim the postseason real quick. The Royals defeat the Giants. So we made a trade with the Giants, didn't we? Roosters. Oh, I hit my mouse. Didn't we make a trade with them? Rangers, Brewers, Dodgers, Mariners, Dodgers, Guardians, Mets, Red Sox, Reds. I guess we didn't. I thought we made a trade. Oh no, because we wanted to make a trade. Because we wanted to get Tyler Fitzgerald. Didn't work out. The teams we did make trades though with Boston did get to the ALCS. We did make a trade with the Mets. They lost to Atlanta. We made a trade with. Who did we send Carly Spears to? We sent her to the Guardians. That's right. And they didn't even make it. We sent her to the Guardians and they fell off. The Twins, the only winning team in the AL Central. Huh. All right, let's do the offseason. Henry Martinez. We drafted you only like 3 years ago. You're already retiring, man. Okay. Exclusive free agents. Yeah, no one would want to sign. Coaches are good. Just sim the free agency real quick. No. Yes. Okay. Gonna do this real quick. So, well, not real quick, but for you it'll be real quick because I will cut all this out and then we'll be back. We're back. I am done. And while doing that, while doing other things, oh my god, she has fallen. Riley, what are you doing? No, I need you. But I have thought long and hard, and she's gaining attribute points, and she's up 2 overall. But I just, the money, man. And I've been thinking about even John Beaver, you know? Even up he's up to a 70 overall. So maybe he's safe. But let's look at the trade block. Let's see. Christianos, Waka, Newman, Hunter. I just want to see who would be interested in her. And Gregory. Dodgers, Padres, Giants. I mean, I feel like I would want some power back for her. We got Matt McClain. He's literally what Joanna Becker is, but just a better, not even a better fielder, better speed, just better vision and discipline. Want it to stay right-handed. I want power. It doesn't matter if it's a winning or losing team now, because it's the off-season. Will you give us your... Of course you will give us your rookie. Would you give us your rookie? No. Please. I'll give you... Okay. You can play second. Is there a shortstop? We could play second. And give us some whoop-ow. They're selling off. They're selling off. Could I get James Woods somehow? I'd have to throw in someone looking at it now. Someone's got to go in. I gotta have someone with Joanna. Maybe. I know we traded for you. But maybe it's who did better. 109 innings. I guess he's cheaper. Could be Neto. Roy Royce Lewis, I think, could play second. Took a third baseman who could potentially play second. Connor Norby's kind of good in this world. Hmm. Jesus Ramirez. That is closer than I thought. God is back at the White Sox. I didn't know that. Um, Isak can. He's not super pop heavy though. Go back to second baseman again. Could this get me him? No. I mean, I know I could do Kristen Campbell, but I want someone who's got pop. And then where would they go in the lineup? Is that where I know I wanted to keep Fralick? And I think I offered him Arb, so I can't trade him. I was gonna say, is that where I could get James Woods? But third base could use some pop. Well, no, because we got. He's got some. This would give him up. They would give him. Give us him now. What about Neto? Neto could probably play second. So can Berger. I'm so mad. Riley's fallen so far. Well, before I trade, because I've also been looking. I like Speedy. And I can't trade Fralick now because like, you can't, did not sign to a contract. This player is not signed to a contract, cannot be traded. So we're going to get rid of Joanna. You know, it'll be, sorry, Brian. I want it to be Regina. Does anybody have a really, really good pitching prospect? Maybe would just give me Bryce Miller. Or just give me Brian Wood. Look for that prospect. Looking for that prospect. baseball schemes. Jared Jones. Dang, no one's really got that good pitching prospect. Okay, Tampa does. Oh, that's what I was thinking of. Dylan Lesko. I was like, didn't they get him from like San Diego, who they got from Miami somehow, I think? Or was he just always on the Padres and they were like, here? Screw it, why not? Joanna, I'm sorry, but we just needed your money. We needed your money clear, and you just weren't doing things we needed you to do. And I hate to say it, as he's been developing so well. He's a 70 overall, but John's got to go too. John's got to go. Who can take? I mean, you don't want a guy who immediately would come in and be like a starter for you. Actually, not really. Oh, you just give me that. Man, you don't even want to. Brewers, you are not looking hot. You're telling me you really wouldn't want it. You would literally come in and be like you would make your rotation. You know what? I don't like it, but just give me him. I need it. I need his money gone. I'm sorry, John. I'm sorry. But now, I think we can actually go in and get some people. I want to give our rotation a chance. So no one here. Who did we? Oh, we traded. Who did we trade? Oh, we traded Phillips to the Mets. They didn't make it. Look at who we got. Venecia, we traded to, I don't remember who either. Alright, I'm looking. We need some help. Ian Happ can play second, and he's got some pop. But I'm looking for a right-handed person. Although, I mean, Jazz Chisholm is right there. Or I am looking for... kind of looking for a left-handed batter, but where does he go? Because I could move Berger over. Or even Travis Bazzana back to second. But I would still need someone right-handed, though. Unless I move Berger to second, and then... No? No, that's not... Plays first. Randy, no. Song Kim. Don't got the pop. Ronald Winchester is here. How much you seeking? 3 mil? Brah. Who you? Making all that money beforehand. If you could play second, maybe. You're left-handed, though. Pete? Move Riley back to third. Move Berger up to second. Pete Alonso fourth. Looking for 2 years, 19 mil. That's not bad. Schwarber, Mountcastle also here. Clutch McGee. He's not asking for much. Dennis Santana. Dennis Santana. You know what? We'll do Pete. Heck, we'll do Jazz too. Why not? Jack Flaherty. Said I want to give my starters a shot. Bullpen could use some work too. Okay. Yeah. Yo, Jazz is actually really interested. I look. Where's Alice? Did they really move her down? Stop moving her down. I mean, look at that. She's already almost a 70 overall. We all had down seasons. So if I got Jazz, like Travis Bassana, I want you to be part of this team. I really, really do. But Jazz Chisholm must have signed. And that is power behind Burger. Does it take away our chance to maybe sign Pete? Yes. And even Abreu? Yes. But Jazz is what, 29? I'll give you that. I'll give you a little more. Because we have what, Ryan Jeffers goes back to the Twins. Contract decision incoming. Come on. Lozano, I like it, but we can get Jazz. We got Jazz Chisholm. Boom. There's some extra left-handed power. Cody Bellinger goes back to the Yankees. His Zeus Luzardo goes to the Reds. Freddie Peralta to the Cardinals. Jazz Chisholm to us. Boom. That is what we needed right there. Because, like I said, Bazana, I do, in fact, like you. What happens if we make him a third baseman? I know he... Okay, so he actually goes down overall. So right now, so we'll... Second. Kristen can play third. So now, like I said, we can move Riley back to third. If we can get Pete, he'll play first. But if not, who are the other first baseman? Daniel Low, Clutch McGee. He's losing attribute points at 33. But Reese is an option. We'll have him go up by 2. The starting pitchers are kind of off the board. I mean, he's only 31. I don't know why he's down there at 32. Let's sim it again. Franco, Montoya. Oh, that young guy. Okay. Okay. Yes. Keep riding it. Sale goes to Milwaukee. Nico Horner goes to the Yankees. Brendan Rodgers. Hey, look. I understand. You want to get your guy on a team. I understand. I do. He's not for me. I'm sorry. Could have got Brandon Lowe too. He definitely 40 power in San Francisco. Go Brandon Lowe. Now, of course, I'm not necessarily actually taking off. Evan Phillips, I'm just looking to see who teams didn't sign waivers to, who they didn't, be like, hey, or renew contracts for. Nolan Jones actually had a not bad year. MJ Melendez is back here. Rodolfo Castro, of course. Max Muncy. Wow. I thought he signed a long contract. If I knew he was going to be here, I might have took him as a cheaper option over Jazz, but we need the star power. We need the star power. Anybody on the pitching side? And Casey Mize should have a potential. He's still here. Vesia is also still here. There's Jake Rogers, Caratini, Jonah Heim. You know what? I am actually going to replace him on the big board with Alex. See if I can bring him back. We'll bump it up. We'll do 3. Setting will put competitive balance as the sex will also deduct from off-season budget. Yeah. He's going to the Cardinals. Yes. Evan Phillips show back on. Sim to winter meetings. Sim to Rule 5 draft. Matt Strom is going to the Tigers from the Yankees. Yeah, we were bad. Let's see if we get a high lottery pick this time. We were 6. I've never moved up in this game so far. Since it released in March. It's almost November. And I moved down. The Tigers moved up 8 to the number 1 pick. See what I mean? See? Do you imagine being the Giants and having an almost 500 record when you're picking almost last in the first round because you made it to the World Series? But yeah, that sucks. The 77 and 85 Tigers jumped up 8. Are you kidding me? Who's here? Who is here? Alex Manoah? No. No. Maybe. We have so many closing pitchers, but he's 30. He throws hard. Egan Thompson's 31. So he's actually a maybe. Let's look around what we got. Catchers, nothing. Nothing, 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 nothing. Don't see anything. Screw it. We'll pick up Michael Grove. Actually, no, we're no longer interested. He's going to the Nationals. Brandon Lowe to the Mets. Yes. I mean, you throw hard. That could break. Screw it. Come. Come to our team. Evan Phillips. Removed from big board. I just want to know. Like, we got rid of all that money. Just to be back over the tax. I mean, I should have done him like a whatchamacallit. That only really works if you're re-signing players, though. The what do you call it? It's backload. Hey, welcome to the team, man. Jackson Jobe goes to the Brewers from the Tigers. They are making moves. Yeah. Not interested. You I'm interested in, though. 32. 3 years, 21. And I look at this as the Tigers kind of selling. But, like, why? They've got nothing. They got Junior. Gino could arguably on the trade block. Screw it. Let's go try to get Gino. Well, and let's see Pete's decision first. Let's see his decision. We got Pete Alonso. Okay. Evan Phillips goes to the Giants. Hey, good for you, Lego. Okay. Yes. We're gonna stop. Because now, where is she? Forgot she's fallen so hard. Edit. Riley? You're going back to your natural position, girl. You're going back to third base. So now the lineup is gonna look. Where is he? Like this. Like Veronica, Berger, Riley, Big Polar Bear, Alonso. Pete Polar Bear Alonso with his 30 plus home runs. Jazz Chisholm is going to protect him. Yainer Diaz, who doesn't have the greatest pop, but he is a really good hitter protecting Jazz. Then Speedy, Alice, Sal Frelick, who I love, but he might get traded, honestly. He could potentially be traded. Going against lefties. I trust him. Going against lefties. That lineup looks good. The pitching, again, for what it is, I like it. I think I throw Regina there. You know, might sign someone at the start of the year just for the long reliever. Bullpen, honestly, is not terrible. I did not realize I had three lefties now, though, but that's good. That's good. So, yeah, I think that was a successful offseason. And I'm going to sim to the spring training and the regular season. All right, we are in spring. I just contract extension. See, this is where I can do it. So Sean McGregor, we want him to stay. Oh, you no longer backload contracts? Ugh. That kind of sucks. But we need to extend him anyway. And other than that, that really is it, because these guys are all in ARB. There is, however, I mean, even though I like Sal Frelick, there is, however, something I gotta try. Because I look at this team, I know they're not going to be good. I want them to be good so bad. But we know they're not going to be good. So, like, he's only making league minimum. He's only making league minimum. Look, he's a year older than our 3rd round draft pick. Like, stop it. Like, I hate to give up Andrew Painter. I do. Because he could have a future here. I miss seeing John Beaver's name in there, but we did have to get rid of him. But I mean, Sal Frelick, Andrew Painter, who could be in their rotation long term, Gabriel Marquez, who could be in their outfield long term. For oh yeah, James frickin' Woods, or James frickin' Wood. I know you wanted a better team this year, Nationals, but we all know you're not going to be better. I'm sorry. I wish it could be Daniel, because after we lose Painter, we're kind of down bad on depth in the rotation. But James Woods, welcome to the team. Welcome to the team. You know what, Riley? Until you can prove you can get some overall points again and hit the 30 plus bombs, I think you can. You'll bat seventh. We're going Veronica Berger, James Pete, Jazz Yiner, Riley Alice, Speedy. And because she's got some speed and contact, and hopefully her on base can get better, I'll throw her down against at 9 against lefties. I'll do it. Who's this guy? Where did we get? When did we? Who were you? When did we get you? Oh, you were in a trade. That's right. Honestly, oh, there's some actual. Is Ian Anderson here? No. I want to do the Angels a favor, though, if he's still on the team. He is. Angels, you need something. Put him at a starter. Like, oh my God, look at him. Look at him. He's your second best starter now. Come on. You need him. Free agents. There was some good free agents, honestly. At least in the pitching department. Nolan Jones is still here. Who is that guy? Don't really need that. Looking for young guys, like maybe my strap, but you know what? You're not gonna sign for 4 years. I will sign you for 1 year. I'm gonna sign you two because you're young, and you two are gonna fight it out for that long relief thing. And as I know things, I'll just throw you two on the block. Starting pitching, right field, shortstop, heck, third base, just to see what we can get. Throw Soto on there. And you. Harley Pickles is getting a chance in the preseason with the Clifford on there. Colt Tucker. I'll throw. No, I kind of want to keep him. Okay. Sim Spring. That's right. You saw who we got. AL West. We are making a comeback. You see who's on there. You know what? Just for shiz and gigs, as I always say, we'll throw Tobias on there. And we'll throw Gavin Stone. Roster 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That cool Chase. you're a year younger, and we've had problems with Bobby Miller before, but so I want you down in the minors just for depth if we trade him, which we probably will, and potentially trade you too. Travis, I'm gonna put you down again because of course they're gonna have Alice Bowles down. We need her up, and I like it. I like that a lot. Line up. Do some arranging. No, no, like that, and then that, and that. No, no, go like that, like that. Therefore, we'll trade these out. Like that. Okay. Sponsorships are good. Who is going to be our first game? Has to be away. And have it, it's really close. Have we played in San? I don't think we played in San Francisco with the Roosters. That would be our only time. So at least this season, anyway. So and then we'll do Philly at home. And then we'll figure out the away games after. Away and home games after. So it's a quick little simulation to hear. Riley Tall has fractured her forearm. We moved her back to third, and she immediately gets hurt. Well, hey, Travis. Ready to get some playing time? You're back. Nash, no. So I don't know if you caught that because it went kind of by, but we now have lost our having a really bad season, but one of our young bright spots in the bullpen. But that's okay, because honestly, there are some okay guys here that can take over. And I think it's going to be Dalmont. You're not getting a longer contract. Nope. I will overpay the crap out of you. Sean, come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just see what the viewing. Oh, Luis Robert's here. We don't need him, but he is here. John H. Smith is here. Christian Yelich, Tobias Myers, Gavin Stone, Ben Brown, Soderstrom, also here. want to see Nasty Nestor, Brady Singer. You know what? We kind of shorted him out because of the last video. So Gavin Stone. We're doing Gavin Stone game. And with that, folks, the off season is officially done. And with that, folks, the off season is officially done. I will save after. I will see you in the next video. Smacking my squishy pink pumpkin that I got that's just so squishy that I love it. I love it. I wish you could see it. I mean, I could show you, but I don't want to turn on my camera. But it's so squishy, and I've squished its face off. It's just a pink pumpkin now. It was technically a jack-o'-lantern, but it's a pumpkin now. I bought it at Walmart for like $3, and it's just so squishy, and it feels good. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. If you do, leave a like, subscribe if you're new, share the video, leave some comments. I'll see you next time for our first game in the season 3. Bye-bye.